Hello, Fabulous Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of December 2016. Looking at life and love. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is such an exciting month. All of us in some way are going to be experiencing lucky changes, lucky breakthroughs, and really the kind of luck that sticks, that lasts, that improves our lives for a very long time to come. And for you, a lot of that luck is going to be financial, and a lot of that luck is going to be related to achievement and career. If you are on the career track, if you're trying to get a promotion, if there's something that you're trying to achieve that you believe is going to be part of a larger legacy for you, this is the time. The second part of the month is the time when some of the greater breakthroughs can transpire for you. Now, also with this very lucky energy, very likely you could see a spike in income. Now, the income part of it looks like it could vary. However, it is the success part of it, the achievement part of it, the part of it that really puts you on a map. That part of it is getting the biggest boon and the biggest boost. In fact, the opportunities that show up for you this month, late this month, the insights that you have late this month, the things that you start to feel inspired to move towards late this month are the kind that can be part of your legacy, particularly in the bigger picture of your life. The kind of success that really will be how you are known in a wider sense for very possibly the rest of your career. So this is when a whole lot of things can come together. And this is where you can really establish yourself and put yourself together as an authority figure in the world, really. And so pay attention. Good things can transpire. Good time to be connecting with bosses, higher ups. Good time to be asking for promotions as well, especially where it comes to taking on more responsibility and showing that you can do it. Elsewhere this month, in the first half of the month, we are going to have a full moon. Now, this full moon is happening at the very base of your sky, and it is at the very base of your sky. Matters of home that are going to have your attention, are going to be getting your energy. And in particular, I think about, if you are somebody who is looking to move, to buy, to sell, there may be that strong desire, there may even be that opportunity, but it does look like there are some less than ideal considerations that are coming into play. It could be that the price is not what you're hoping, what you want. It could be that the negotiations sort of are not, you feel that they're not being generous or they're not being fair. Some of these scenarios can play out, especially if you're looking to buy, sell, or move. You add to this, we do have this month, it's Mercury shadow or Mercury retro kind of season that we're going to carry into the new year, actually. So also keep that in mind as well. Maybe some of the changes that do transpire will work out differently in the fullness of time. They could work out better in the fullness of time, but I would pay attention. If you really don't need to make changes, then maybe don't, right? Maybe try and balance it with the other things that are happening in your life, like your career, and focus there instead before you think about making big changes on the home front. Now, with this particular full moon, there may also be a need for you to spend more time at home or with your family of origin, particularly your parents. Now, it looks like there's a lot happening there, right? And it also looks like it may be that there's a need for you to take some greater responsibility or to speak out on one of these people's behalf. And there might be some mixed feelings around it. I think that you will ultimately be inspired and be inspiring. I also think that there's a whole lot of positive and optimistic energy associated with this full moon as well. So you can absolutely tap into that part of it. In fact, there's also like wealth energy associated with this particular full moon as well. And so where it comes to investing in your home, thinking along those lines, that may be a good way to go. Where it comes to wanting to create positive change and transformation in your relationships with your family of origin, that's when you're working with the sky to your advantage. And also this can be a time when some inheritance could come through as well. And so if that should happen, I think that that also will be a cause for some optimism as well. Now, as we move later into the month, towards the very end of the month, we're going to have a new moon take place. This new moon is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with friendships. And it looks like your friends are very much going to want your attention, want your energy, maybe stirring some very strong feelings for you as well. Mars is making a conversation with this particular new moon happening late in the month. Uranus is going direct the same day as well. Friends could cost you money right about now. So just, again, be mindful of that. If there is money to give, then, you know, I mean, it's like I'm seeing that maybe you forgot about it, you didn't realize it, you thought it was settled, and now here are, you know, a friend says to you, you know, remember that $5,000 that you asked to borrow from me and it never got returned. Like, there could be something like that that needs to be worked out, or it could be $5, something like that that needs to be worked out, talked through even, right? But it may come up a little bit by surprise. There could also be a scenario here where a friend asks you for money, and if that's the case, it's probably not going to come back to you. Just know that. Make sure you're okay with that. But there is also something very empowering about being that person that a friend would come to, that I think you can, you know, reflect on a little bit and use to help you to understand something about how you see that relationship, how they see that relationship. But also, you know, this kind of sky can also suggest having a conversation with a friend that ends up changing your perspective and being particularly empowering for you, and particularly empowering on a financial front for you as well. Now, this is if they're not involved with your money, right? They could just give you a great idea or help to spur your own creative ideas towards some really great money-making ideas. Now, where it comes to matters of love, matters of heart, Mercury is the ruler of your opposite sign, and it is Mercury that is going to be either in shadow or retro this month. We'll be ending the year and starting the next with a Mercury retrograde. So when you have Mercury retrograde, it tends to be a time when it's more like you're looking to the past and what happened in love, or maybe running into people from the past as well. That is very much possible, and possibly through a friend and friendships as well. With a sky like this, it also becomes very possible that if you are somebody open to love, that you may very well be you know, thinking about whether or not you want to reconnect, or whether you just want to go on the Facebook page of somebody that you used to date to see what's going on with them. You can do that if you want, right? It's always up to you to decide what you think is best for you, and especially best for your focus on your future. If you are somebody in an established bond, this can be a time when your partner is a little bit more reflective, needing a little bit more space, needing a little bit more time. It also can be a time when your partner is bringing up issues that you thought you resolved with them. Look, part of love and long-term partnership in particular is working through things together, right? Understanding that there's this other person and they've got emotions and they've got motivations, and striving to understand each other and treat each other with gentleness really, I think, is the key to helping love grow more and more. And that may be a particular attribute you'll have to bring forward this month, but absolutely can be talked through. Absolutely can be talked through towards your mutual advantage. Now, what I love about this month for you is this sense of success now, is your ownership of the success that you desire to experience. That connection to yourself and the direction in which you're going, the higher direction in which you're going, ensures that you make some key power moves now that move you in the right direction.